To make a successful life, we need to ask and pray for wisdom. However, realize not all wisdom is good or what we thought was good. We've all had our wisdom passed on to us by our parents, friends, teachers, leaders, all the people who shaped us as we were growing up. Some of this wisdom was good, but some of it was really poor. A preacher said how he realized some of the wisdom he picked up growing up was wrong. One of his family's mottos was, this is from a preacher, look out for number one. Look out for your own needs first. Once met, then think of the needs of others. He tried to live by that wisdom. This is a guy who became a preacher through high school years. But when he got married, he figured out that was really bad advice. He soon learned that if two people lived by that motto, look after number one, it wouldn't sustain a long-term healthy relationship. By the time he had kids, he realized to live by that motto would be a disaster. So what wisdom have people passed on to you that you have thought, this is great wisdom? I think you need to sit back and reflect. Does it line up with the Bible? Is it truly godly wisdom? Or is it what sounds really good? For me, I was raised with some good wisdom. To succeed in life, work hard. Good wisdom. Don't spend all your money. Save it. Good wisdom. Eat lots of curry. Fantastic wisdom. Probably the best wisdom I've ever been given. Bad wisdom I picked up. It's okay to watch lots of TV. Reading is not important. The kitchen, cooking and dishes, that's woman's work. That was not good wisdom. So I got some good wisdom, I got some bad wisdom. But you know, our life is shaped by this wisdom. And we sometimes never go back and think, hold on a minute, was that actually good wisdom? Because some of it was really bad. Others of it was really good. And we need to take time to work out which was good and which was not. There's a worldly wisdom that's not always wise. For example, eat, drink, and be merry because you only go around once in life. A lot of people live by that. In other words, live it up. Do whatever you want, whatever feels good, because someday you're going to die and life will be over, so you better enjoy it to the max. Problem with that wisdom is, number one, you probably won't serve God. You'll probably live carelessly. You'll focus on self and pleasure. And you probably end up in the wrong place, not heaven, but hell, because you just ate, drank, and were merry. That's not what life is all about. Godly wisdom says, fear God, because one day you're going to stand before him and give an account. We need to ask God for his wisdom. Company hired a consultant, called a meeting of all the shop personnel, stressing the need to listen to experts. And he said this, imagine you're on the Titanic and it's sinking. You climb into a lifeboat. Which direction do you row? Then he asked, what if you had the ship's navigator with you? Now, which way would you go? You'd row the way the navigator told you, right? There were murmurs, kind of an agreement. Until one guy at the back piped up. He said, well, I don't know. He's already hit one iceberg. You need to be wise as to whom you take advice from. Can I just throw out a bit of simple advice? Don't ask advice from those who have already hit a lot of icebergs in the journey of life. You need to ask the right people. We said, I think last week, in the multitude of counselors, there is wisdom. But I say that with one great caution. Make sure the counselors are people who are living a life that is godly and is fruitful and pleasing to the Lord. Don't ask counsel of those who keep hitting icebergs. That is just plain dumb. Ask God and ask the right people for wisdom.